What do the Cowboys and Chick-fil-A have in common?
My pleasure.
Neither one of them work on Sundays.
Dude, we just tied the Packers 40-40.
Under stadium beams, dreams collide with the turf. Horn Lake hustle, yeah, we grind for our worth. Cleats grip the field like claws in the dirt. Touchdown dances, crowds erupt, it's berserk. From the locker room prayers to the roar to stand. Sweat drips, blood thick, we the kings of this land. Ref blows a whistle, now it's war in the trenches. Playbooks in my veins, I'm relentless, defenseless.
Friday night lights where legends are born. Pad City pads and the jerseys get worn. Horn Lake pride, hear the Eagles horn.
Friday night lights, yeah, we weather the storm.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Homecoming, Friday, October 3rd, 2025. I'm Bree, and today's top story highlights our homecoming court ahead of tonight's big game. One of the oldest traditions of homecoming is the court of maids and the crowning of the homecoming queen. We wanted to introduce this year's court.
My name is Kaden Tillis. I'm in the 9th grade, and my escort is my dad, Kirby Newsom.
My name is Kamora Brown. I'm in the 9th grade, and I will be escorted by my mom, Crystal Brown.
My name is Taylor Roberts. I'm in the 10th grade, and I'll be escorted by my cousin, Jimmy Trayshawn.
My name is Mariah Crockett. I'm in the 11th grade, and my escort is my granddad, George Mangle.
My name is Micaiah Austin. I'm in the 11th grade, and my escort is my brother, James Cooper.
My name is Allison Torres. I'm in the 11th grade, and I'm being escorted by my father, Oscar Torres.
My name is Nakia Bradford. I'm in the 12th grade, and I'll be escorted by my brother, Nicholas Bradford.
My name is Aria Hawkins. I'm in the 12th grade, and I'll be escorted by my stepdad, Casey Talley.
My name is Azaria Salisbury. I'm in the 12th grade, and I'll be escorted by my mother, Stacy Smith.
My name is Ashana Stewart. I'm a senior, and my escort is going to be Joshua Banks, my father.
My name is Princess Mariah Sanders, and I am in the 12th grade. I am getting escorted by my dad.
We also wanted to explore the history of homecoming festivities as we celebrate the 2025 year.
All right, it is homecoming here at Horn Lake High School. We have got the man himself, Eilert, who's going to give us a little bit of a history lesson about the earliest homecomings that we know of, which I believe were Ivy League schools.
Yeah, Ivy League, and then your prep boarding schools on the East Coast, like Groton, where some of the Roosevelts went. When you think of homecoming, you think of alumni coming back. I was working a game at North Point Friday night, and it was their homecoming. And they had like the class of like the early 80s to come back when they were in Memphis and Whitehaven. And so that's kind of what we think of with the homecoming, alumni and all that. But the first real homecoming festivities really kind of started with the East Coast schools, right? Your Ivy Leaguers, your Cornells, your Harvards, your Yales. But ironically, Missouri, or Missouri, however you pronounce it, playing Kansas in 1911, I believe, was the first college football game to tie into a homecoming weekend.
Which was a brilliant part of marketing because everybody wanted to see that game anyway. So you tie your homecoming festivities to it, and then you're going to have a big old crowd.
Right, and so that's kind of what we are now. And so a lot of teams, and so the idea of homecoming, is not new to us. It's been around for almost 100-something years now. But as far as college football is concerned, homecoming is big in the South, but it's really big in the New England area and in the Midwest, with Kansas, Missouri being the first game ever played.
We are wanting to try to find out more information about our history right here at Horn Lake. And it's my fault I started a little too late but I have put some calls into the DeSoto County Museum. If you've never been to the DeSoto County Museum, it is a wonderful little museum in Hernando. The curator, Mr. Robert Long, is very knowledgeable, and he is actually working for us right now at the county to go through the records and try to find out more information about Horn Lake's first homecoming by going through newspaper clippings and yearbook documents, trying to see what evidence we can find to figure that out exactly. To his knowledge and to mine, I believe Horn Lake School was actually started around 1911. That's the date he mentioned. It was when the school was founded. The earliest schools were was very small, that had everybody from kindergarten all the way through high school. So you just had a few kids in one building. Correct. We finally started seeing football teams formed around the 40s. So somewhere 45, 46, 47.
Colleges and around the 1890s is when they started in colleges, and then World War I kind of came and they put football aside and they kind of brought it back.
All right, to wrap it up, we did finally see some football stuff come up through the yearbooks in the 40s, and so we assume that sometime in the 50s, probably 60s, homecoming traditions started somewhere around here at Horn Lake. All right, it is homecoming day. We decided to pull a couple of football players in here to play head, shoulders, knees, cup. Now, who am I with?
Saban Williams.
All right, what is your position?
Outside linebacker.
We understand you don't like lifting weights very much in the weight room.
That's cap.
All right, and we're also with
Zay Reed.
All right, what's your position?
Wide receiver.
All right, y'all know the rules. Head, shoulders, knees, cup. First one to get it. We'll do the best out of, what do you think, Keegan? 3, 5? Best out of 5. All right, here we go. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, cup. All right. That's one. You keeping up with this? You keeping up with this, Lil J? All right, here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, head, cup. Oh. 1-1. I got more cups if we have to. That's just the way the game happens. Everybody gets in that mode. Head, shoulders, head, knees, cup. 2-1. 2-1. Here we go. Head, shoulders, head, cup. Oh, 2-2. So this is it, Jay. This is the game. This one decides. You understand that? It all comes down to game 5. Head, cup. I think we threw him off there, Keegan. Here we go. Cup. All right. There we go. There we go. Would you like to say something, Saban? We don't like lifting weights, but man, we tear the cup game up.
Hey man, I don't know about the lifting weights, but defense always on top.
Defense. And you know what, Lil J, they say all the time, defense wins games. Defense wins games. All right, you like to shout out to anybody else?
My teammates. That's it.
All right, and both offense and defense would love to see everyone in the stands tonight for the game, 7 p.m. We need a rowdy crowd. All right, today we have the toxic waste hazardously sour candy. And we're going to let everybody try it on camera. Do you like sour candy, B? She doesn't know. So Keegan brought this, and Keegan likes sour candy. Is that correct?
I love sour candy.
Loves sour candy. And so we were going to see if y'all made big faces or not on the camera. Hey, Lil J, you're in this too. Come here real quick. You like sour candy? Well, he's going to try it anyway. So this is called Toxic Waste Hazardously Sour Candy. Is this supposedly some of the most sour stuff you can get?
Supposed to be. Supposed to be.
Supposed to be. All right, let's check it out. 2, 1.
Cassidy's taking it.
That's sour.
Bree's so funny. Why is it spicy?
Cool as a cucumber.
It's gone now. It's gone now.
So what do you think? Is that the worst sour like you've ever had, or?
Nah, I had sour.
It's supposed to be, but it's not.
It had a little kick.
Can I get another one?
Alright, y'all, it's Jay, and I'm here with MJ. And I'm finna ask you a few questions about the game this week. So, first off, it's homecoming week. And who y'all play this week?
Hernando.
Alright, first question. What makes this game different from a regular game on the schedule?
It's homecoming. Who don't like homecoming?
Alright, and another thing is, what is one key, your team need to focus on to win the game?
Focus. Playing as a team.
What's the energy like in the locker room, this week compared to other games?
We've been doing well. Good, focus, get ready for the game Friday.
Okay. And then, the big question. If you scored a game-winning touchdown, just to end it, the game real close, what celebration you get?
Sweet.
Magdalena Carmen Frida Kahlo was a Mexican painter known for her many portraits, self-portraits, and work inspired by the nature and artifacts of Mexico. She was also known for her marriage to Diego Rivera, who was considered the greatest Mexican painter for the 20th century.
Frida Kahlo's work as an artist remained unknown until the late 1970s, when her work was rediscovered by art historians and political activists. By the early 1990s, she had become not only a recognized figure in art history, but also as an icon for feminism movements and LGBTQ+ movements.
This week's feature vocabulary words are consecutive, contour, and contract. Consecutive, following continuously in unbroken or logical sequence. Contour, an outline, especially one representing or bounding the shape or form of something. Contract, decrease in size, number, or range.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tonight at 7 for kickoff. Have a fantastic fall break.
Under stadium beams, dreams collide with the turf. Horn Lake hustle, yeah, we grind for our worth. Please grip the field like claws in the dirt. Touchdown dances, crowds erupt. It's berserk from the locker room, prayers to the roar, the stand. Sweat drips, blood thick, we the kings of this land. Ref blows a whistle, now it's war in the trenches. Playbooks in my veins, I'm relentless, defenseless.
Friday night lights where legends are born. Pads hit pads and the jerseys get worn. Horn Lake pride, hear the Eagles horn.
Friday night lights, yeah, we weather the storm. Quarterback vision throwing bombs through the night. O-line bulldozers paving paths to the fight. Coach barking orders like a general's might. Opponents fold quicker than origami, no spite. Chain gang moving, first down's the goal. We don't punt dreams, we run them to the soul. Victory's the anthem, yeah, we're here to enroll. Horn Lake warriors, hearts burn like coal. Every yard's a battle, every snap's a war. Every bruise a medal, every roar encore. From the pep rally hype to the final scoreboard, we carry the weight of this town. Can it